Now, here's the thing. For so many people, one of the hardest things that they will ever do in their life is getting rid of alcohol. It's going to be met with fear. It's going to be met with pain. There's going to be turmoil. Millions of people that try to stop drinking alcohol find it the most difficult thing they've ever done. It's harder than starting a business. It's harder than achieving a degree. It's harder than firing somebody. For many people, it's the hardest thing that they've ever done in their life. And the big question is why? Why do so many people find it so difficult? Why do so many people fight for the rest of their life? Fight this drug, fight these cravings, fight this urge. But at the same time, there are millions of people that stop drinking alcohol. They never look back. They don't complain. They don't avoid alcohol. They don't not hang out with certain friends. They just click their fingers, they stop, and all is well and good. Why does that happen? Why do so many of us find it so difficult? Because I've been one of those people. I have been one of those people that struggled and struggled and struggled. In fact, I was just on a phone call with my mother. So my mother's not drank for just over 20 years. She's been to Alcoholics Anonymous her whole life. And she called me up and she's telling me about this convention, right? And she knows that I do SoberClear.com. I help people stop drinking without AA. She still goes there. She's sharing her experience, right? Because I think she thinks I'm interested. Listen, it's my mum. I'm going to be interested in whatever she says, right? So anyway, she's telling me that she's at this convention and she was like, I come to this convention, Leon, and I feel proud. I feel proud that I did this because I had to fight for this. It was many failed attempts, but now I've done this. I've got this. I've beaten it. It's done. And she also said the same thing to me as well. She said, you've had to fight for this as well. And I sat there and it actually annoyed me for a second, right? Because I'm like, I didn't fight for it. It wasn't hard. It was actually easy. But I can understand where she's coming from because there have been so many failed attempts before this decision I made 4 years ago, where there was a fight, there was a struggle, there was a battle. And I suppose if I hadn't gone through that, maybe I wouldn't have come to the conclusion that I've come to where I don't want to drink anymore, right? Maybe that's the case. I don't know. I think that if I knew what I knew now before I started drinking, I would never have put alcohol in my body ever, right? And that's actually something that I hope that this channel gets across for some of the younger viewers. I hope that some people watch this and they never actually put the alcohol in their body ever. Or they stop before it actually gets out of control and becomes a problem. That'd be beautiful. But why do some of us find it hard? Why did I find it hard? In fact, every single person that I've worked with, bar zero, have also found it hard. And then they join my program and they no longer complain. They just say that they don't want to drink. How does that happen? It's bizarre, isn't it? It almost seems too good to be true. And I'll admit it, if I was watching my channel when I was drinking, right? If it was like in parallel universes, right? And I was watching the channel and all of this stuff, I'd have been looking at that thinking, no, Leon, it can't be easy. It can't be straightforward. It is hard. It is effing hard. But why? Well, because here's the thing. If we can uncover why it's difficult to stop doing it and we can address those points, then what's the opposite of something being hard? Well, it's simple. It's easy, right? So let's do that. Let's unpack why it is so hard. Now, if you ask me, the reason why it is so hard is because the entire world has got this underlying belief around alcohol, that it adds value, right? It adds value to our life. It does something good. It gives us a lot. That is basically the theme of 95% of the people in the world, right? Most people have bought into this idea. Now, it is just an idea. It's not actually true. It's actually entirely false. 100% false. It's almost like because everybody thinks it, surely it must be true, right? There have been many things in the world that a lot of people have bought into that later on have been found out to be totally false. Like, for example, there's that example of when they used to throw witches off the cliff, and if they flew away, they were a witch, and if they died, they weren't a witch, and we made a mistake, right? People thought that was a good way to catch witches out. Think how many people were murdered. Think how many people lost their lives. We used to think the earth is flat. In fact, some people still do, right? These flat earthers. You get the point, right? You get the point. We all used to buy into certain ideas, and then later on we find out that they're completely false. And this idea that alcohol adds value is totally and utterly false. And if we actually unpack this, we start to see that there's really nothing to actually give up. There's just this idea to give up. Once we give up the idea, stopping drinking does become easy. Now, if you actually think about this idea that alcohol adds value to our life, where does it actually come from? So, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, right? But there's almost a conspiracy here. It almost feels like there's people that are profiting from this stuff and they want us to drink it. They want to keep us addicted. And, this just gets pushed on us by movies, by marketing messages, by other people that drink, by celebrities that are building these billion-dollar tequila brands, etc., etc. There are all of these forces that are encouraging us to drink. Even the government encourages us to drink. The doctor's going to say, just drink your recommended daily allowance. And the thing is how can you not drink and not find it difficult to stop drinking when you've been bombarded with this stuff for 50 years? I mean, come on. Of course it's going to be difficult. It's going to be hard for anybody. And that's why it is so hard. And my belief is that the reason why it's easy for some people is just because they've not bought into these ideas. Right, so let's use another example, right? You might have a certain religion. Let's say you're a Muslim. You don't buy into the ideas of other religions. You're all in on your religion, and maybe one day you get influenced to a different religion, but right now, when somebody is bought into an idea of one religion, it's very likely that they don't buy into the ideas of other religions. The same way an atheist buys into no religion, right? They buy into no ideas of any religion. It's going to be very hard for that religious person to buy into any other belief. But think of it like this: that religious person gets their ideas reinforced to them by all the people in their community, the YouTube videos that they watch, the holy book that they may read, etc., right? So it becomes very, very difficult for them to ever change their mind. Now, there are people out there that will look at that religion and not buy into it at all. Like, they will have zero influence from the holy book, zero influence from the holy word. There are people out there that just don't buy into it. So for them, it's never an issue. Like, it's never something that really goes into their mind of like, should I or should I not do that? Or should I not be that religion? I hope that makes sense, right? And this is the thing, is with alcohol, it's the same. There are most people that buy into the idea that it's a good thing. And there's a small percentage of people that said, am I living in some clown world, right? And that's where you need to get to. You need to become one of these people where you don't buy into the illusion of alcohol being a good thing that adds value to your life. Because it isn't. It's never going to help you. Only going to hurt you. It does nothing for you. But provided you can get this worldview and get it solidified in your mind, your journey is going to be easy. And if you actually want my personal help doing this and you want to join the Sober Clear program, where we use coaching and we have a community of business owners and professionals and we help them get control of their drinking, click the link in the description and you can book a roadmap call where you and I can jump on a call, and this is what we'll actually do together. We'll unpack this idea that alcohol adds value to your life and we'll replace it with new empowering beliefs. And then what we do next is focus on the future: health, fitness, relationships, all that good stuff. If you want more details on that, please do click the link in the description and we can book a phone call. But at the end of the day, wherever you are on this journey, you can change. You can make it so you are part of that group of people that makes things easy. I am 100% sure that you can do it. And I'm excited for you because I know that once you solve this problem, life's never going to look the same again. Click the video on the screen now to learn 3 secrets to controlling your drinking.